Well, hello there. I didn't see you come in. I hate that line. Here, come here. Welcome to the studio. Studio you know very well. Over the last 4 years, you've seen me play games and all kinds of things in this studio. And a lot of the equipment in the studio, some of it's old, some of it's newer, but it all still works just fine. However, we have been missing a piece of equipment up until now, so I want to show you guys this. Come over here. Now, this is a piece of equipment that I've never had in my studio before. In fact, I don't even have it in my house. And there's a specific reason for it. By the way, I have plenty of Amazon boxes stored up in a room, just a few here and there. If anybody has any ideas of what to do with these old Amazon boxes, please let me know, because I'd like to get rid of them and I don't know how to. Anyway, we have a new piece of equipment here. I'll tell you a little story while I'm opening this. In the first place, I like to say never, but that's not true. But I still say never because it's almost true. I've never had a cup of coffee. I've never drank coffee. Now, with the exception, and here's why it's almost never true, is because I think when I went over to my grandma's house when I was a kid, I think she might have made me a couple of cups of coffee with a bunch of cream and sugar in it, you know. However, I had a problem when I was growing up, and that problem was when I was 17 actually, I fell over, I passed out, and I had to go to the hospital. And at the hospital, they did a quick check on me. They didn't do a thorough check, and they said, well, okay, here's your problem. You may have a ventricular problem, and it may be this, maybe that. Either way, you should not drink caffeine anymore. And I went, well, hell, okay, I'll do that. So I stopped drinking caffeine, and I found all the decaffeinated sodas. I drink a lot of juice, a lot of water, and literally for most of my life, until I was 48 years old, just last year, I actually didn't drink caffeine. I didn't drink it at all because I thought I couldn't. Well, a recent doctor trip, she actually looked at all the examinations of my heart, and she's like, oh no, you can have caffeine. And I'm like, really? I've spent my whole life not having caffeine, and now suddenly I can have it. So I'm gonna have to find out what this business is with coffee now. Now, I will admit, I have had a few cups of instant coffee. The kind you just, you get a boiling pot of water and you dump it in and there you go. But all big coffee fans out there, they're telling me no. That ain't the way to do it. You gotta get a coffee maker. And they said, if you want a real cup of coffee, you gotta get a coffee grinder. Because, yeah, sure, the stuff that's in powder, yeah, that's great, but it's even fresher if you get it out of a coffee grinder. Now, this is a little busted up. I hope it's not broken or anything. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Thanks a lot there, UPS. So, and I'll tell you one thing is for sure. I've never in my life, not even once, had a freshly ground cup of coffee at all. Stop! Read me first! I deny authority. Okay. Oh, more stuff to cut open, huh? Where's my stuff? Give me my scissors. Okay. Now, let's see what we got here. Why, if you really wanted to help make the earth green again, you gotta go after Amazon. I swear to God. I mean, they're taking, like, you get a box of something, and the something is supposed to be like, a little thing like this big, and you'll get a box just like you could fit a couch in it, and you open that box, and inside that box is a bunch of packing material and another smaller box. Open that box, and inside that box is more packing material and a tiny little box, and then you finally get out your thing, and it's like a thumb drive or something. And yeah, we gotta go after them. That's a little bit too much. But here's what we got right now. Looks like a coffee maker. Okay. It's got, oh, it came with a scoop. Oh, and it's also got, it's got one of these, it's got its own redoable coffee filter in here, so I don't have to buy the, I don't have to buy the paper ones. By the way, that coffee maker, that is not an expensive coffee maker. I did not want to get something expensive because I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I really don't. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so coffee maker, here we go. Now, what I'm gonna do, because you're not supposed to drink out of this when you just get it out of the box. I gotta wash it out a little bit, and then I'm gonna set it up, and I'm gonna make my first cup of coffee. Oof. Okay, so here we go. I know, I know it's cheap, but I just set up a little box for now, and I'm just putting the stuff. Hey, what else I'm gonna do with all those boxes anyway, right? So I put my stuff on the box, and this, by the way, hello, say hello to Mr. Coffee Grinder. That's who we got here, and we got our coffee maker over there. So I'm kind of nervous about this. Let's do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many do you put in? I don't know how many of these you put in. I don't know. That'll hopefully work. Okay, and this in there. Go in there. Okay. Right. Okay, and yeah, that's on. Okay, we have a pot of coffee here, and I don't think I'm gonna drink the whole thing, but I do want to at least try a cup of this. A lot of people have told me that instant coffee, they just say it's not real coffee. They say if you want real coffee, you gotta grind it, you gotta make it fresh. So here is my first sip of coffee, well, my first sip of real grinded coffee ever, and it's my first sip of real coffee in, 40 years maybe? It's gonna be too hot. Boy, it smells good. It smells really good. Okay, whoa. That's got a kick to it. Wow. Oh, it's just everywhere. Hang on, let me do that again. Oh, it was, Can I inject this shit, please? This is exactly what I was hoping this was gonna be, because even when I couldn't drink coffee, you'd go into a place that had coffee, like a diner in the morning, and you would smell it, and it would get in your head, and you'd the whole time, my whole life, I've been sitting there going, I would love to experience that flavor more. And I am happy to say that it does exactly that. It just goes kaboom all in your face. Oh, I'm gonna love this. However, there is a reason that I have just shared this experience with you, and that is because I like trying new things. I definitely love trying new things, and one thing that I want to do with this particular channel is I want to try some new videos, some new style of videos. I've done gaming videos for a long time, I've done comedy forever. I would like to try something different, something new, some things that I've wanted to try but never have, and I'd like to put them here on this channel to show you guys. And I would like to actually do a cooking show, or at least a couple of them, a few of them, to see if they work, to see if you guys like them. I've thought about several different kinds of shows, and I'd like to put them here just to see what happens. So I'd like to get your suggestions on some kind of shows that you guys would like for me to try and do. Then maybe I'll go, hey, that's a damn good idea, and I will do that thing. So that's why I'm making this, is just to let you know what's going to go on with this channel from this point on, and to ask for your suggestions on what kind of videos I should make here. And I will do my best to actually fill your requests and make certain kinds of videos. But I think the next one I am going to try, because I've wanted to do this for a while, is I want to do a few cooking videos and see what you guys think of those. And don't worry, the whole point of me making these cooking videos is to actually show you how to cook things that are easy to cook. And I don't know, maybe that'd be valuable to you, and I don't know, maybe it wouldn't. Either way, guys, that's what I'm here to say. That and I love coffee. Now I know why people are so in love with this bean juice. It is worth it. Oh man, that is good. I'm gonna drink too much of this stuff. Guys, thank you for chilling out with me again today, and I'll see you again here soon. Oh, well, Box, thank you so much for bringing a thing to me. I'm sure I will enjoy it. You did a good job. Now, say hello to a few friends. Someone help me.